Good evening, folks. Tonight we have a Razz for Mr. John Ainsworth. It's going to be for a Ruger LCP 380. It's going to be 50 spots at $7 a spot. I really hate I didn't get in on this one. That's a nice little pistol. Per Rule 19, we have 50 plus spots on this, so we're going to require a dice roll of 7 or higher. Okay, we have 50 spots. We're going to have Steven Savell for 1, Steven Stringfellow for 1, James for 1, Chuck for 1, Samantha for 1, Jason for 1, Misty for 1, Steven Savell for another one, Thomas Tucker, Chuck for 1, Chris for 1, Rob for 1, Chuck. I believe these are probably the same guy, but if not, Chuck for 1 and Chuck for 1. Thomas for 1, Steven for 1, Chuck for 1, Thomas for another one, Andrew for 1, Steven for 1, Jimmy for 1, Johnny for 1, Jason for 1. It's turning into a bit of a tongue twister. Chris for 1, Rob for 1, Chuck for 1, Thomas for 1, James for 1, Chuck for 1, Samantha for 1, Chuck for 1, Daniel for 1, Jason for 1, Johnny for 1, Alex and Jennifer for 1, Richard for 1, Andrew for 1, Andrew for 1, Rob for 1, Andrew for another one, Samantha for 1, Andrew for another one, Alex and Jennifer for 1, Richard for 1, Stephen for 1, Jason for 1, Landon for 2, Misty for 1, and Landon for the final 2. Okay, we're going to go down and type live. Going live at 8:48 p.m. Timestamp showing 8:48 and 8:48. Just rolled 8:49, so we're going to go up and copy the list. Check the list out real quick. Steven at the top. Landon at the bottom. 50 items on the list. Per the rules of the Razz. 50 items on the list. Okay, so we're going to roll the dice. Again, per Rule 19, we must have 7 or higher on the dice. Again, we just did make it. Seems to be a habit with me when I roll the dice. So we did get a 7, so we will proceed with the Razz. I'm going to randomize the list the first time. And double check the list. We have 50 items on the list. Per the list of people, 50 items. Per the Razz, 50 items. And we're going to go 7 times total. We've rolled once, so let's carry on. $50 items still on the list. Randomize twice. Three times. 4 times. 5 times. That's 6 times. Per the dice roll, we'll be going 7 times. 50 spots on the list. 50 on the list. Again, per the dice, we'll be going 7. Last and final time. Good luck, everybody. We've randomized the list 7 times. Misty Stokely Smith. Congratulations, Misty. Randomized the list 7 times. Per the dice, 7. Okay. Type done. Final timestamp showing 8:52. We have 8:52 and 8:52. Congratulations to everyone.